Welcome back to Zeus, Master of Olympus. Completely forgot about the tributes and trade. And the antelope monkeys that keep insisting I am the president of Io.
Let's see how you hold up against the fierce Chimera.
Goody! Hello, Chimera. You are looking cute today, yeah?
The great Bellerophon is at your service!
For real though, why doesn't Typhon have a bigger role? Maybe just a little numbers in the opening cutscene. Gets a mountain dropped on him, and his city is built over the smoldering surroundings. Bad lion goat snake. Bellerophon, she's right there. Look, see?
Mommy Echidna and Daddy Typhon will be proud of their little girl when I destroy the city.
Unexpected.
You have worked wonders with this city! You are the Bellerophon of leaders!
Of course you'd be a narcissist for complimenting someone.
I'll fight anything, whether it be mortal, monster, or god!
You have a hair trigger, don't you? Naturally, the monster he is most famous for slaying has been slain. Okay. Off to war!
Anyone seen my spear?
Foolish Salamians, you are a deli meat. Set course to Themyscira, and beware of Wonder Woman. She shouldn't be there, but all the same.
Bellerophon just won't die. Against all odds, he defeated Chimera without even receiving so much as a scratch. He didn't accidentally get in the way of an Amazon arrow or Salem's spear. Even some of your own soldiers, sensing your disdain for Bellerophon, tried killing the cad, but even they were unsuccessful. Bellerophon couldn't possibly be one of the immortals, but it certainly is beginning to seem that way. Now Bellerophon has approached you to ask for your daughter Philinoway's hand in marriage. How can you refuse a man that has killed the most ferocious monster seen in Greece for some time, successfully dodged the spears and arrows of 2 enemies, and outfoxed your own soldiers' plan to kill him? If you did refuse, Bellerophon would probably find a way to marry Philinoway anyway. Oh well, maybe allying yourself with this seemingly indestructible man may bring you benefits after all. Proteus will just have to be satisfied with the good effort made to kill Bellerophon.
Yeah, nobody's ever really satisfied with good enough.
Just as things settle down, they stir up again. Proteus has sent yet another note, and as always, his note did not contain good news. Of all the women in Greece, Dionysus offered Proteus's daughters, your granddaughters, the honor of entering into his cult. Foolishly, your granddaughters refused, fearing the effects of drinking too much wine. Now, Dionysus has driven your granddaughters mad, and they are roving the countryside, raving like lunatics. Fortunately, a wise doctor named Olympus knows how to cure the women, but his price is quite high. Proteus doesn't have the money, and, citing that cursed oath, has asked you to raise the funds. Here in Lycia, preparations are underway for the marriage of Philinoway and Bellerophon. Philinoway, in her sweetest, most pleasing voice, has asked that you build another home for Bellerophon in the city. After all, she said, Bellerophon has been living a bachelor's life for some time, and, well, you know how bachelors are about keeping up their houses. She said that cleaning out Bellerophon's hall would be harder than cleaning out the Augean stables. How can you say no to your adorable daughter? Not everything at home is happy, however. Echidna, incensed over the death of her daughter Chimera, is slithering toward the city, intent on revenge.
Makes sense.
Build me a fire to roast my friend.
Culture is stable around here. God's the mother of all monsters! Who else am I getting bronze from? No one.
The great Bellerophon is at your service!
Bellerophon may not be a bad person to have around after all. He defeated Echidna without even breaking a sweat, and the city is safe from the monster's wrath. Now he has been overheard saying that for Philinaway's sake, he wants to resolve his problems with Sithniobea. Maybe those two will work out their troubles yet. Dr. Olympus, touched by your devotion to your granddaughters, has said that he will waive his usual fee if, in return, he is allowed to marry the fairest of the granddaughters. Your granddaughter could do worse than to be a doctor's wife.
As someone who isn't a doctor, I take offense to that.
A tragedy has struck. Hopes were very high when Bellerophon, in what seemed to be a friendly gesture, offered to take Sithniobea for a ride on Pegasus. As the pair soared upward, Pegasus suddenly bucked, and beautiful Sithniobea plunged to her death. Ever since Bellerophon slipped the golden bridle onto Pegasus, the winged horse has been as docile as a sheep. Could Bellerophon have caused Pegasus to buck? Or was it just an unfortunate accident, as Bellerophon claims? Perhaps there will be some good news yet to emerge from all this grief and sorrow. At long last, Olympus has revealed the cure for your insane granddaughters. Build a sanctuary to Apollo, the god of healing. Surely Apollo will look upon your granddaughters with pity and cure them of their ailment. Meanwhile, Bellerophon, with sword rattling, has had the gall to accuse you of trying to kill him. He says that it is all clear to him. Chimera, Echidna, your own soldiers' attempted ambush. He claims that the list goes on and on. He has threatened that if you do not build another home for him, he will make your life most unpleasant once he assumes his seat on Olympus. Assumes his seat on Olympus? Maybe soaring to such great heights on the back of Pegasus has robbed Bellerophon's brain of some much-needed oxygen, because he sounds insane. Refusing a dangerous crazy man his wish would be futile and potentially deadly. Maybe building him another hall would quiet him.
Well, he's not wrong, but he is insane. And a creature of overwhelming hubris. Or is it just ridiculous hubris? Either way. Put down boulevards,
Worship me, and the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
An oracle. Coming up. Eventually coming up. Why does Harry care so much about oranges anyway? It's just weird.
Worship me, and the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
Greetings, fair one. I have a very important quest for you.
Oh, goody!
Worship me, and the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
Worship me, and the contestants you send to the games will be blessed.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
The great Bellerophon is at your service!
Why are you glaring at my wallet? Gonna send Bellerophon out to Olympus and out of our hair.
Superb! You have fulfilled my quest.
Well, as Icarus did, so does he. Go forth and make the soup de jour.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
population is climbing rapidly.
The Wheel of Fortune has finally spun, and those who were once on the bottom are now at the top, and those who were at the top are now at the bottom. At long last, the news from Proteus is good. Building a sanctuary to Apollo, as Olympus had suggested, worked, and now your granddaughters have full possession of their senses. As promised, your fairest granddaughter has wed Olympus, and, as a wedding gift, Proteus has given Olympus 1/3 of his kingdom. Bellerophon, too, has experienced the reversal of fortune. The brash man thought that he belonged with the gods on Mount Olympus, and he was led to believe that he had Hera's support. Little did he know that Hera had had quite enough of his shenanigans, and that she knew Zeus would rapidly punish a mortal who dared approach the home of the gods. As surely as Helios drives the sun across the sky each day, Zeus indeed quickly put Bellerophon back in his place. The mighty god sent a gadfly, which bit Pegasus on the hind quarter. Reeling from the sting of the bite, Pegasus reared back, throwing Bellerophon off. Bellerophon plunged back to earth, but as usual, managed not to die. Now Bellerophon, bitter and broken, is wandering Greece alone. Thanks to the gods, he has finally left Lycia for good. Some time has passed since you received any bad news or strange requests from Proteus. In fact, he has managed to forge an uneasy peace with Acrisius, and Olympus is leading his portion of the kingdom admirably. Now that things in the world have settled down, you've been able to focus your full attention on Lycia, which has developed into a fine city. For all the trouble that Bellerophon caused, his help in ridding the land of Chimera has certainly helped Lycia become the city that it is today. And what of Bellerophon? At last report, he was still wandering Greece, and all who see him turn their backs upon him. Some report that they have heard him planning to recapture Pegasus, but he certainly won't be able to find anyone, mortal or god, to help him reclaim the beast. Finally, Lycia's Bellerophon troubles are over.
Oh, how the mighty fall. Now go forth and conquer me an empire. Whoops. They put the sheep in the wrong place. Now Mary will be furious. Now to finally sell some of this meat. In combat? This has been Uncle Swinney with Zeus, master of Olympus. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell notification icon, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.